Now, every other Monday, Jim White and Simon Jordan are joined by the legendary pundit and Liverpool legend Graeme Souness. Yesterday, Souness had a go at the constant argument from the big clubs and players that there are too many games in the football calendar.
I don't think City will get any sympathy vote. They're consistently in the Champions League, which means they've got a great deal of money to spend on players. They've got a fantastic squad and a big squad. Should be able to deal with it. I think a lot of it comes down to, Snowflake society. That's what we are right now. I don't care if people call me a dinosaur, absolutely anything. We live in a society which is just full of excuses. But it's crept into football. And I would say that, I think the sports scientists, they call themselves scientists, but the sports scientists at football clubs are planting seeds all over the place. His numbers tell you this. His numbers tell you that. They've got a monitor for every part of your body except the most important part. You can't put a monitor on your head and your brain to tell you that some people get to the wall and say, that's me done. And then the guy next to you says, I'm just starting. I'm going over that wall or through that wall, but I'm getting to the other side.
Coisty, are you a fellow dinosaur?
Yes.
Do we complain too much about the number of games?
I think Graham's absolutely spot on. He mentioned the kind of snowflake society. There is absolutely no doubt in my mind that there is a softness crept into our country, never mind our sport, right? And I think the sport's just, catching on for everybody else up and down the country. I really do. The one thing, the one thing about Graham's right, when Graham was a manager and Walter was a manager, the one thing, they would listen to, obviously, medical staff and all that stuff. But generally speaking, when they're looking at their players, their eyes told them. And your eyes do tell you. If you're looking at somebody, you can see if they're maybe needing a rest, if they're tired, if they're not giving enough, or things like that. And Graham's right. In my opinion, I think we are, generally speaking, as a society, too soft.
Yeah, sports scientists too much say, you think?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you, even at the level that my team play at, I remember a few years ago now, talking to the head of sports science. In a particular game, we dropped our captain and asked why, and they said, well, he's half a pound overweight. And we played a striker, and he said, look at the physique on him. His body fat measurement is XXX. I said, yeah, fantastic. But he cannot play football.
That's my point. Now, I'm not saying there shouldn't be a place in the game for sports science. Of course there should be, absolutely. But generally speaking, the manager's eyes will tell you the truth.
Yeah, absolutely.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.